With Car Guru's Discover, you can skip the filters and describe what you're looking for in your own words. Simply type what you want, and Car Guru's Discover instantly surfaces real listings that match your exact needs. It's no wonder Car Gurus is the #1 most visited car shopping site according to SimilarWeb's estimated traffic data. Buy or sell your next car today with Car Gurus at CarGurus.com. Go to CarGurus.com to make sure your big deal is the best deal. That's CarGurus.com. CarGurus.com.
Every team, every topic, everywhere. This is Believe.
What's up, everybody? Friday Face-Off here today. Jeffrey and I are going to bat around a topic, guys. This is one that is sure to get my friend Jeffrey Lavecchio over on the other side of the computer a little riled up, as it will for all of you. If you are in your car, actually, if you are listening to this, you probably have already seen the title, so I don't need to tease it anymore. But we are going to talk about parents having to pay to watch their kids play at different showcases and tournaments. Holy, you know what? Vex, let's hear it, dude. Like, what do you got for me? Let's go.
Is this thing on? Because I'm about to use it. Are you
going to the mall later?
Kidding me? Are you going to the mall later? No, I'm not going to the mall later, Billy. Listen. If it was like a really low fee and that was the only thing shady about, quote unquote, shady about a whole tournament or a whole, what are they called? Showcase or whatever, I'd be like, all right, very low fee, whatever. Maybe that's paying for like this or that. But when you hear that some of these tournaments, showcases, whatever, the gobbledygook these are charging parking, are charging parents, are charging scouts, they're literally like, I bet they charge per square toilet paper in the bathrooms at these tournaments. I feel like that's where it's getting. Like, this is AAA hockey where people are spending $18,000-$20,000 a year to play. And then you're going to charge each, or more. And then you're going to charge each parent a buttload of money to come in and watch their kid where they're paying for all their equipment. If this is a junior showcase where it's only junior hockey games, okay, I get that, because you have to pay to get into a normal junior hockey game, and a junior team is a business, not a kids tournament, like not all of these different things. And I heard at some of these, when we were putting out the feelers, that the scouts are paying and the scouts get food up in the scouting room. Hate to blow your spot up, scouts. Love you guys. But parents, what are they getting for the money they're putting in? Is there a parents' room where they're getting snacks? If there is, okay, at least makes something. But I'm sure a lot of them are just keeping all the money and there's no snacks. And I just think as a parent, I would be so pissed if I paid all this money to go on the trip and then they make you stay at the hotel that they want you to stay at so you can't stay somewhere else for cheaper that you find and you don't get snacks. I don't like this. What are your thoughts?
What movie is that from? Or what is that from?
Will Ferrell. Or
no, it's somebody else.
It's Chris Farley, but it's like the voice he uses.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking. Snacks.
Yeah. Anyways.
Okay. I've been traveling. I was on a 3.5 hour flight. I'm a little slap happy today, but it's all good. Okay. So here's the thing. There was some stuff going around social media, like in the last couple of weeks about this. And I've had a couple people reach out to me about the scout side of thing. And so the scout side of thing, I don't have as much of an issue with because it's getting paid for by the school, and so it's not like coming out of their pocket. They're getting food, they're getting programs, different things. Is it necessarily? Probably not. But at the end of the day, like junior leagues, they got to make money. They got to make money to stay solvent. The parents, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding. Like charging for parking, charging for like parents to get in. Like, and again, junior hockey, okay. Like again, they got to. It's a business, right?
The junior games, I get that totally.
But like youth hockey, AAA hockey to make parents pay anything on top of what they're already paying is an abomination of epic proportions. It's actually unbelievable. Like, and you know, like when I was coaching at the AAA level years ago, and I would go to showcases and I would see that, I would just be like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, you've got to be kidding me. But you have no idea how much money those tournament organizers make by doing that. Like, seriously, that's cash. But like, straight cash on me.
If you have any type of business mind, you could easily make that money up somewhere else. I just think it's so ridiculous to charge your parents who had to fly there or drive there and pay for all the equipment and all the ice time and be in on the team and the hotel that you're making them stay at, where you get a kickback from it. I'm a capitalist. Look, love capitalism. Not against that, but I am against like holding people's feet to the fire and being like, well, you got to stay at our hotel and you got to pay to get in and you got to. Like, it's just like, when does it end? And again, like if it was $5 like for the whole weekend for parents, I'd be like, okay, you know, that money is going to feed the people running the tournament or something. Okay. But if it's like, you know, some of these prices that parents have been telling me, it's just like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I just think it's scummy. I think it's shady. It's not illegal, obviously, but I'm just like, felt like our game was better than that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think with that stuff going on, like there's got to be somebody that can like start another tournament company to just do it better. You know, like with what's going on right now. And again, like I feel like
GMT tournament. Let's go.
Oh my goodness. But honestly, dude, like I get so many messages about how these tournament companies operate. And I'm not saying all of them. But like when you got to pay $180 to $200 for a hotel room when you can book it by yourself for $120, where's that money going? And just think about this. Stay to plays. Let's say a stay to play tournament company gets $50 per room per night times 4 nights times 20 players on the team times however many teams are in that tournament or that showcase, right? That, and it's ridiculous. And then you have some of these tournaments where, you know, you do a stay to play and the hotel that you're staying at is 40 minutes away from the rink that you're going to play at. And then you're playing at 3 different rinks on the weekend. It's absolutely asinine how much of and granted, some of them do it better than others in terms of this tournament company stuff, but like you're just raking these parents over the coals. And here like we're going to talk a lot more in the future about participation numbers within USA Hockey and Hockey Canada, because we've just did a really deep dive into those things. And there's some trends, guys, that are not very good. They're really, really, really bad. And the more we keep doing this crap, charging parents to watch their kids play hockey, their youth kids play hockey, do you think that makes people like the game more, love the game more? Or do you think that makes people say our game is absolutely cooked and they're going to go choose another sport? Or when they're done with the game, they're going to hate the game and they're not going to want to come back and coach. And they're not going to want to give back like so many other people that have given us so much of their time and helped us to become the people that we are today. So like, I look at this from like a really big picture standpoint as far as the health of the game, and charging parents to watch their kids play is making people hate our game. And I know that because of the messages that I get. And I know that because of the stress it causes people. And it's like such a ridiculously stupid small thing. But the consequences of it are people like being like, this is so dumb. I have to pay to watch my kid play when I'm already paying tens of thousands of dollars to help my kid to follow their dream. And it's mind-boggling, man. It's absolutely mind-boggling. And the people who run these companies who charge parents to watch their kids play are I don't even have like a strong enough word. I don't even know what the word is. It's ridiculous.
Boners is the word I'm thinking of. Is boner one of them? Boner is good. If you know that movie, we're the same age. But yeah, dude, it's ridiculous. Like, again, I'm a capitalist. I'm not against making money, but like this isn't like an a la carte. This isn't an optional. This isn't, oh, you can do this if you want to. Yeah. Every parent should be able to go in and watch their kid play hockey that they are paying for to be on the ice right now. Like, it's not like, oh, you can do this if you want. No problem. You finding a way to make money. No problem. Especially if you're offering quality good or service. Awesome. Good. Charge for
why don't you offer like parent education seminars? Why don't you offer parent education seminars, right? Like, do something that's actually going to help the game and help these parents to
anything. Dude, I got all these, like, we used to go to this tournament in Minnesota every year when I was a kid. I know we're up, but I feel like this is a really important one. I'm going to go a little bit longer here. And there'd be like all the photographers there that were allowed to be in the rink. I'm sure that the photographers had to pay to be in the rink or pay for a booth or something like that. Boom, make a little extra money there. Then parents are we bought all the photos. My mom bought all the photos.
It's a choice to buy the photo.
It's an option. Yeah. You know, you get the hoodie from the thing. Okay, that's a choice. You can rinse people on the price there if you want to, whatever, mark it up. But like, it's a choice. It's an a la carte. It's not baseline fundamental. I can't even get in to watch my kid play unless I empty my wallet. Huh?
Yeah. And you think about like the state of play tournaments, right? Like you think about the state of play tournaments with the hotels and stuff. What's the markup? That's the most important thing that pisses me off. Is like, if you mark it up $10 per kid, okay. You know, you're paying 130 instead of 120. All right. That's actually probably, as a parent, to have that taken care of for you. So you don't the manager doesn't have to go find a hotel. Great. Even if you mark it up $20. But if you mark it up $50 and you schedule your games for Thursday morning, so they have to stay Wednesday night into Sunday.
Is that happening?
Oh yeah. And maybe not Wednesday, but certainly Thursday, like where, they're like all the out of town teams have to play in the morning because we got to get that extra hotel night and that extra $50
Evil
per kid.
Geniuses, but terrible humans.
You know, but again, like if you're going to offer certain, like, you know, $10, $20, okay. Like I think parents would actually pay that, but $50 and the hotel's 40 minutes away from the rink and you're playing at 3 different rinks.
Yeah. That's called getting rinsed.
That's not right, man. But anyway, so this was one I knew you were going to get a little hot and bothered by. Me too. I got a little hot and bothered here today.
Yeah, I love it. Hey, if you got stories, send them to us. All right.
Actually, yes. If you have stories about state of play tournaments, or if you have stories about having to pay to watch your kid play, like send them to us, please. And we'd love to hear it. All right. Time's up.
D'Artagnan. If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.